What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Wokey Bucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to the truth of Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, police brutality, and what is going on, right? The one thing that you guys have to understand in this society, and in this life more especially, is that as you are navigating through this matrix, there's going to be so many plots, so many agendas that the world government, aka the elites, are going to try to push so that you won't be woke, you won't understand the truth as to what's really going on in this world. The organization Black Lives Matter, right? People going out and protesting, right, about Black Lives Matter in regards to the police brutality that is showed on social media, that is shown on the news. That is exactly why I tell you guys as much as possible to not really get involved in what is being shown. I'm not coming on here to make it seem like I'm insensitive to those people that are being killed. To those people that are being killed, they don't deserve to be killed. They are also human beings as well too. Everybody deserves to live. No human being has a right to kill another human being. That is completely wrong, right? That is completely wrong in my opinion. But the one thing that you have to understand is that at the same time as well too, what is being displayed on social media about these killings and the brutality, especially towards black people from white people, right? Or if you view white people as European Americans and you view black people as African Americans, right? And what is being shown on the news isn't the full story. That is the one thing that you have to understand. Everything that is going on right now, it is written. But the news is showing people this, especially people of color that are watching this and seeing black people like themselves get oppressed in order to be able to dominate them, in order to be able to oppress them. Because the thing you have to understand is that, like I've mentioned before, when you watch the news and you see all of these negative things happening, it causes you to move from a higher vibrational state to a lower vibrational state. It causes you to move from being happy to being sad. And it literally can cause you to be extremely sad and potentially even for some people cause depression. Because what you're being shown on these outlets isn't meant to motivate you, isn't meant to uplift you. And the reason why I'm saying that most of these news media outlet sources or even social media as well too are showing these things and it's showing black people is a way to be able to get into their subconscious, to show them that they're trying to dominate them, that you don't matter, that we can just kill you and move on, right? But you have to also understand something at the same time as well too. What you don't understand is that they are not displaying the amounts of black on black crime or African American on African American crime, the amount of African American crime on European American crime, aka white people as well too. They're not showing the full story, right? And by them not showing the full story, it gives you a perceived view or their perceived view in the way that they want you to view something so that you can get mad. That's why I'm saying at the same time as well too, when it comes to the Black Lives Matter thing, I understand that at the same time as well too, black people are important, African Americans are important. But the thing is that they don't want you to know the truth. All Lives Matter as well too is also the same rules applied, because all they're trying to do is to be able to divide human beings against each other. From the moment of time, from when race started up as an imagination, right? Or as a thought. And then as it started off as a thought, then it started becoming a way to socially categorize people as black, white, based off of the color of your skin, right? So these all in all are ways to be able to divide human beings against each other. These are all ways to divide human beings against each other. They don't want you to know the truth. They want you to continuously fight against each other, to make it seem like black people are the bad people, to make it seem like white people are racist, to make it seem like we all don't want peace and we all don't want unity. That's what they want you. That's what they want you to literally be in that type of state. They literally want you to be in the type of state where you will see somebody that looks different from you and you cannot go over and shake that person's hand and call that person your brother. They don't want you to be in peace with each other. They want you guys to kill each other off. Black Lives Matter All Lives Matter, all of these organizations, all of these protests are meant to continuously express division. News outlet sources, social media outlet sources, showing all of these black people getting killed, especially by white police officers or white people in general. What is that doing? It's showing a way that white people are using to dominate African Americans, or European Americans are using to dominate African Americans. But they're not showing you the full story. They're not showing you where African Americans could potentially be dominating European Americans, or where African Americans are dominating other African Americans. Quote unquote black on black crime, or black on white crime, or all other types of crimes, or even different races as well too that are not black and white, right? But they're specifically emphasizing these types of crime because they want to be able to tap into your conscious brain and make you think that this is the only thing that is happening in this world, because they don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know the truth. They really don't. They want you to continue to be sleeping in this matrix. But the one thing you have to understand is that all of these things, right, is meant to divide humans against each other. You have to, I understand, especially in this country, almost everything that is going on in this country depends on race. You have to put the race thing to the side. You have to put aside the fact of race, because at the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters. We are all family. We are all human beings. Regardless of our ethnicity, regardless of our background, regardless of all of that, we are all human beings. We are all human beings. So when you go around hating a specific race or hating a particular type of person because of the stereotypes that you were brought up on from your parents, from your grandparents, from society, this and that, it's not going to get you anywhere. Because you're just going to continue to go along with that preconceived notion to think that that's how these types of people are, without figuring out who they really are by interacting with them and seeing them as your brother, especially as a human being, or seeing them as your sister, especially as a human being. They don't want you to know the truth. You have to consciously make the decision to want to know the truth. That's why I tell you guys, once you guys embark on your spiritual journey and ask God for wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, He will give you those 3 keys in which you can be able to use to navigate through this matrix and see these agendas that they're pushing. The world government is pushing for Black Lives Matter. The world government is pushing for All Lives Matter. The world government is pushing for division so you guys can kill each other, and after you guys are dead and gone, they can eat the remaining resources that are in this country. Look at what is happening in this country now with this worldwide pandemic, right? That's been going on since March. Mind me, we're in October, heading into November next week, right? The truth is that the news is coming out and telling you that new people are dying each and every single day because of this quote-unquote pandemic, right? But the truth of the matter is that they're never going to fully come out and tell you the truth of how those people are actually dying. And I'm not to say that those people don't have related illnesses, right? That they don't have illnesses. But the thing is that they want you to think that it's the pandemic or the quote-unquote virus, right, is what's killing these people. But they're not going to tell you the truth because they don't want you to know the truth. The vaccine's coming out very soon if it hasn't come out already. I mentioned that before in my previous videos. The vaccine's coming out. They want you to think that you should just take that vaccine and it's going to cure the virus. But they're not telling you the truth in which that vaccine is going to be used to control your mind. They're not telling you that, but they want you to think it's going to cure it, right? You have to become woke in this society for you to be able to navigate through this matrix and understand the agendas that they're pushing. Because I'm going to tell you the truth right now. These agendas they're pushing, they're not in your favor. If you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you don't understand, my friend, you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button. Leave comments. I want you guys to leave comments and tell me what you guys thought about what I talked about. You feel what I'm saying? Become more active with me. Engage in the comments. You feel what I'm saying? Share this video. You feel what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel at WokeEbucks. WOKEEBUKS. Tap that notification bell to get all the latest videos that I post. More bangers are coming up in store. So expect more videos coming up. You feel what I'm saying? Link to the Patreon is going to be down in the description below. Social media links. You know what I'm saying? They also going to be down in the description below. So give that a check. Without further ado, This is going to be the end of this video. This was Woke Ebucks, and I'm out, man.